This is the figure that appeared to me during that bad storm 2 years ago, the same storm that flooded Baton Rouge in Louisiana, South Louisiana. I came out of Walmart and the wind, the rain was so powerful, the rain was going horizontal and the wind was so strong that I felt like the car was starting to float. I was like, oh my God, this is no good. Oh, wow. And it was dark. I say, man, this is sound like a terrible, bad storm. And I mean, it was bad, man. The leaves and everything was flying just horizontal, man. I've never seen something that incredible, only in hurricanes. Anyway, I got out of I pulled over to the shoulder of the road and I was recording the whole thing with the camera sitting on a tripod on the passenger side. That's I carry the camera like that as my witness in case I have an accident. I can, show that it wasn't my fault, what happened. That's my witness. Anyway, I got out of the car and I realized that this is a bad storm. And I am surrounded with trees and they're all trees. And oh my God, this wind is one of those is gonna fall on top of my house. I've seen it before. And I started yelling for help, and then I remember the name Ahura Mazda, the benevolent God protector of humanity. The Zoroastrian philosophy in Persia, ancient Persia, is the one that describing the Bible as the three Magi, the wise men that went to see Jesus and brought three gifts to him to know. Somehow they knew that a king was born, but not a regular king. This was a celestial king. That's how they describe Jesus. So I remember that, Ahura Mazda, and I started yelling that, Ahura Mazda, please help us, help us, stop the destruction, please help. Man, as soon as I say that, the wind instantly stopped, and the rain too. And this figure appeared in front of me, and I was like, whoa. I couldn't believe it. And I said, I hope the camera is recording this because people have to see this deal. So after a while, this thing started vanishing. And I got inside the car and I went home. I downloaded the video camera in the computer and sure enough, it recorded the whole thing. I thought it was an entity, but now I see that it is made with hands. It's not just one thing, it's a bunch of hands in every direction. Then also I remember, I later saw an image taken inside the Tayoscape in Ecuador. And this thing is exactly like the ones recorded in that cave by, I can't remember his name, but he posted the images that he saw. They never saw the figures. The figure, only the camera caught them in translucent form. And this thing is exactly the thing, and it's made with hands. There are hands everywhere. But you can see right there that you're looking at the fabric of this reality. It's made with the same translucent hands. They're all over the place. Look, check this out. This geometry right here. This is the same geometry that you find in space, above the moon, and every planet, moon, galaxy, images of space above Earth. This geometry is the reality we are in. Whether that is a projection, a simulation, or a hologram, I don't know, but this is not an entity. This is bunch of hands that look like an entity, but it's not. It's an enormous hand holding something else, holding hands, or holding the cylinder that contains, I don't know. The only thing that I ever found about that is the hands that a statue of Enki holding the cylinder that contains the divine laws of the universe. Is the only thing that I found. You can see right here that this is an enormous hand. Look. It goes in both ways, to the left and to the right. And you can see that this thing is exactly that. It's an enormous hand. The fingernail, look, boom, 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 boom. It's super clear. And you can see the thumb right up here. But it repeats. It's like a fractal. See, and then you see that this hand is hundreds of hands in different ways. Vertical, horizontal, diagonal, you name it. And it's all matched perfectly. It's like an enormous hand, and that's what God's symbol is. It's a hand, the hands of creation. But at this time, I didn't know none of that. That was in 2016, I think. I didn't know none of that. I was naive. I was into the aliens and reptilians and demonic deals. And now I know exactly what the thing is. All of that comes from the same, what we call God. The consciousness that controls all of this and created all of this. Everything comes from that. We project things. If you fear or anger, all of that, that's what you're going to project, and that's what this is going to project back to you. Love and compassion is the right frequency. We should focus on that, because other than that, all we're going to get is negative stuff. The same thing that if you go to a house that people tell you that it's haunted and demonic or whatever, and you go with a mindset, that's what you're going to get back. But if you know this truth, nothing can touch you, nothing will happen.